Let's draw it up. Oh, wow. Mama Tootsie. I like that. Another draw. Oh my gosh. Edgewall Innkeeper. I heart you. Another draw, baby. Oh my god. Stop it. Let's just flood in and we'll play this organically. Hey everybody, welcome back and thanks for taking the time to watch Hello Good Game. We're playing Jund Adventures, which revolves around draw engines and removal. We're going to break down the deck list in its entirety, talking about each individual card, the strengths, the weaknesses, why it was chosen to be included within Jund Adventures. Then we'll visit the strategies and synergies, what's our overall game plan, and the steps we'll take to accomplish it. Then we'll look at some gameplay footage breaking down the playlines and interactions we can find between Jund Adventures and the best of one meta within Magic the Gathering Arena. Then we do have our wrap-up thoughts. So a disclaimer here, because we are drawing so much and using so much removal at a quick rate, the deck does suffer against mill decks. Mill decks can kind of get you, and this is a little bit of an annoyance because they're semi-prevalent within the current meta, and especially the best of one meta, right? So, just be forewarned of that. With that all out of the way, let's get right into it. And with our 1-drops, we've got 4 copies of Edgewall Innkeeper, a staple mark of any adventure deck right now. A 1/1, and whenever you cast a creature spell that has an adventure, draw a card. It doesn't have to enter the battlefield, it just needs to be cast. This means it can be countered, you're still going to get the draw, which is really, really good. 4 copies of Foulmire Knight, a 1/1 with Death Touch that has adventure on it, so it will trigger the Innkeeper when it's played. And then Profane Insight for 3 at instant speed. You draw a card, lose 1 life, not that bad, more draw, right? Bloodchief's Thirst, sorcery speed for 1, destroying target creature or planeswalker with converted mana cost 2 or less, kicker for 3, total for 4, and if it was kicked, instead destroy target creature or planeswalker. Lots of removal like we talked about. Even the Death Touch from the Foulmire Knight represents a form of passive removal. Moving forward into our 2-drops, we've got 4 copies of Chevill, Bane of Monsters, a 1/3 with Death Touch, and at the beginning of your upkeep, if your opponent controls no permanents with bounty counters on them, place a bounty counter on target creature or planeswalker that the opponent controls, and whenever a permanent with counter on it is removed that your opponent controls, you will gain 3 life and draw a card. It does need to be destroyed, not exiled, but removal in general. 3 copies of the Smashing Skull and the Hammer Pass Skull. This does enter tapped unless you pay 3 life, adding a red to our pool. And then the Smashing will deal X damage divided up to 2 creatures as you choose. And then if X is 6 or more, it's going to deal twice that damage, which is really cool. So more removal there, /land. Lovestruck Beast. This is a 5/5 that can't attack unless you control a creature with 1. It's our first 3-drop. Sorcery, speed, adventure of Heart's Desire, creating a 1/1 white human creature token. This is great. We do have a little bit of a lack of damage within the deck, so it's nice to have a big body that can execute our opponent's health points away, and then it still triggers the Innkeeper, which is really good as well. And we'll come full circle to this in a second. But moving forward right now, we've got 4 copies of Bonecrusher Giant, a 4/3, and when it becomes the target of a spell, it deals 2 damage to that spell's controller. Stomp for 2 at instant speed as the adventure. Damage can't be prevented, and we will deal 2 damage to any target. Murderous Rider, 2/3 with lifelink. When it dies, it goes to the bottom of our library, and then we can reshuffle it in with a passage later, which is nice. Swift End for 3 at instant speed. Destroy target creature or planeswalker. You lose 2 life. 3 copies of Hagra Mauling in the Brood Pit. Brood Pit comes in tapped, adds black to our pool. Instant speed for 4 of the Mauling. 1 less to cast if an opponent controls no basic land, so it could go down to 3. Destroy target creature, so more land and more removal if we need. And then coming full circle with the Lovestruck Beast is the Great Henge. It costs X less to cast, where X is the greatest power among creatures you control. The Beast is a 3-drop. It has 5, which will reduce the Henge to 4. And we can play the Henge on curve on turn 4, potentially through the Lovestruck Beast. So that's really the secondary function of the Lovestruck Beast, is to cheat out the Henge. And then, of course, we can tap the Henge to add 2 mana and gain 2 life. And whenever a non-token creature enters the battlefield under our control, put a +1/+1 counter on it and draw a card. We've got lots of land in the deck as well. 7 swamps, 3 mountains, 4 forests, 2 malice, 2 maladies, 2 pathways and 4 passages. Your overall synergy is to control the field state, removing all of your opponent's creatures, all of their planeswalkers, while continuing to build your own and then attacking in for lethal. We do this through removal don't worry, because lots of times removal is 1-for-1 and you're not really gaining any card advantage there. You get into a weird spot, and then if you get too many land, now they can pull ahead, right? But thankfully to our draw engines within the deck, that's not really a problem, because most of our removal that we utilize will help us draw more cards, right? So we do have the Innkeeper as a draw engine. We have the Foulmire Knight as not an engine, but a draw plus passive removal, so that fits both of these. Bloodchief's Thirst is removal. Chevill is a draw engine plus passive removal from the Death Touch. Smashing is removal. Lovestruck Beast is just a body, right? It stops the aggro decks, plus it will help you get that henge out. Back to Bonecrusher Giant, a little bit of removal. Murderous Rider, a little bit of removal. All three of these adventures trigger the draw of our Innkeeper, right? The Mauling, a little bit more removal. It's also land, and then the henge is your draw engine. So you see just how fine-tuned the deck is through removal and drawing while trying to hold relative field state, which is not that hard to do. Like I said, the only thing that this deck suffers against a lot is the meal decks, because we're drawing so many cards that our opponent is going to be absolutely loving that. So when you get those matchups, try not to even play your henge. Maybe just skip around it, you know, maybe don't do too many draws. Try to just control the field state and utilize your removal, and don't lose your poor deck to another crab off, right? So thanks for your time and attention. I hope you guys enjoyed this deck tech. I am live on YouTube every morning at 6 a.m. and Mountain Standard. Check that out. And we're also on Twitch basically every day as well. 500,000 gems available for giveaway that you should get in on. Check out our Discord. We have Magic the Gathering Arena Assistant today. I get asked every video what I'm using, and I say it in every video. It's right here. Deck stats, deck write-ups, overgame, medic analysis, whatever you want to call it. It's all there. Check it out. That's the Overwolf link in the description. Everything else is the Linktree link. If you want to support financially, you can do so on Twitch, Patreon, YouTube, and the Amazon link. Thank you so much for your time and attention. Enjoy Jund Adventures, and we'll see you soon with our closing thoughts. Ayo! Let's go. Playing 7. We've got great land here. I didn't even look at the rest of the cards. Do you need to? If you see a couple adventure cards, you've got good land. Let it roll. You know that there's value there. Well, I guess. Ah, it's the crab life. It's a crab life. We're gonna do our best. We have our dual black, so we're good to progress whichever way we want. I think we just take this crab out. If there's a counter, screw it. There very well could be. We do have it down in the lock. It's that counter spell meta everyone's complaining about. Swamp in play. They're totally tapped, so I mean there's a couple different ways we could do it. I think maybe sorcerer speed is better. We only have to pay one, right? Keep Murderous Rider for a big baddie if they get one. And because they're tapped, let's take out this little rogue ski as well. Why not, right? For one. Another. Interesting. Whew, we lose our token. I mean, that's not really something I'd remove. I'd much rather go off this Murderous Rider. Again, they're fully tapped, and this is a draw engine, is it not? Yeah, you can pay 2 to draw a card. I don't think so, Bill. We lose 2 life for the engagement. That's annoying. So let's play something that can avoid that and make them pay life. We should probably also just double play. Get our big boys in play. It can attack, but we have a pretty good chance of top decking an Innkeeper or a Foulmire Knight, right? The Knight's at almost 11%. I don't really want to discard the Rider, so we're gonna hold that land, right, just to let it hang out. Oh, nice. Second copy. You dog. So we have to just play this, or we're gonna have to discard the next turn, unless we pull something else. Oh no, it's a creature, right? So we're good to keep Rider. But let's just take this out now. Force them to sack it. Oh, we don't have 8 cards in our graveyard, so they couldn't. It's awesome. Let's play a Rider again. Hit for 2. Alright, so this is annoying. At least we can block it. Don't pull any land, that's just as annoying. We have no permanents for them to pull from our graveyard, so that's fine too. Yeah. At a certain point, just pile on. Oh, you dog. Of course they top deck removal. Alright, paying attention. I'm gonna close this chat down. The boys are distracting me, I apologize. Discord's blowing up. Join our Discord, we have 500,000 gem giveaway. Monthly cash prize tournaments. There's a lot going on, man! Easy trade, in my opinion. I can't afford to discard it, so it has to hit field for removal. let's take a shuffle. We just pulled a creature, so I think we can thin it down. Not that that matters. And pull a creature. Ooh, that's a double draw if it can stay there. Will I attack? No. Not worth the flash block that they probably don't have, but they might. Who knows? Who knows, man? Let's draw it up. Oh, wow. Mama Tootsie. I like that. Another draw. Oh my gosh. Edgewall Innkeeper. I heart you. Another draw, baby. Oh my god. Stop it. Let's just flood in and we'll play this organically. Or the draw. And the scoopsy scoop. Edgewall Innkeeper, you dog. Alright, the hand's not bad. There's no green for our Innkeeper though, and we have no Chevill, so let's toss it. We get our Chevill, but now we have still no green. Let's toss it again. Keep 5. We toss 1 and 2. We keep the smashing. Or we toss the smashing, we keep the Fable. Right? We should probably toss the Henge too. And that way we have turn 1, turn 2, and then some shenanigans. Scry should help us find some removal. Or the Innkeeper. I mean, even though there's no adventure in hand, the deck's filled with them. We're gonna find it. The Eidolon. Nice. Yeah, that sucks if there's removal. Too bad it's a spirit, right? Double dead weight. Next turn's gonna be massive draw. There's no damage to do with our Death Touch because we're at -1, so we actually don't hit with any. Well, I mean, look as you may. Show the swamp. No blocks. If there's any more removal on their end, we're super screwed. Oh, this is good. We will take our second red source here. Well, maybe we shouldn't focus on smashing yet. We have 2 green, 2 black for the Mauling and the Rider. Let's take black. Take our draw here after we play our 1/1. They're gonna get so much value unless we can remove those Eidolons first. We need to go as wide as we can. No attacks. An expert takes our land away from us. That's fine. We top decked a Henge, I would not be upset. No such luck. We'll take the draw. Ooh. And the fun starts. We're gaining 3 life here. We're drawing a card unless they can instant speed. Nope, we get it. Nice. And then next turn, we can drop an Innkeeper and take a double draw off the Knight. Cool, 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 cool. Lovestruck Beast can go in, chump blocked by an Acquisition Export, or maybe they just take it on the chin. Malakar's Rebirth, that's fine with me. It comes back, they take our Innkeeper. That's actually less than fine, but whatever. I'm assuming this deck's playing Lurrus for the replayability of the permanents. Rankle, whatever. Ouch, that's big damage. Sacrifice our 1/1. This is actually better for us, I think. Right? We get out ahead on that. Oh man, we gotta kill both of these. Let's take it before they get a chance to play, I think. Take our life. Draw a card. And now we get to draw again. And by golly, I'm pretty sure we hit for 6, don't we? Nice. So we have their draw engines dealt with as long as the Lurrus doesn't hit play. Ooh, it's a big boy cast. We have Death Touch here. We'll sacrifice our Bane. So close. Let's just take the draw. Oh man. Take our 1 damage. End our turn. If Lurrus touches the play, we can smoke it. Let's lose the Bane, get rid of deadweight. Let's see if we have to discard, or if we get to draw. Maybe we have to sack a creature. We draw a red source, I'm gonna feel like a dick. I didn't think we would. That'll do it. Let's keep our giant. Oh no, we don't have the red source. We can keep the beast to discard at least. Oh, nice. This is really good for us. Just gotta do it just gotta do the do. Nice. Alrighty, let's get into a Temple of Malady to start it out nice and slow. We've got multiple copies of Chevill, my boy, and a little bit of removal to back him up, so this could be fun. Why don't you play 3 Fervent Champions? We do have a 1/3 with Death Touch, so we do sneak around the Fervent Champion as long as there's no burn in hand. Ideally, right? We could go right in with the removal, but why not gain 3 life and draw a card while we're at it? You know, maybe get a defend as well. Risk it for the biscuit. Maybe we just leave it. We'll probably just take the damage, in all honesty. But it threatens the well, that's why we have 2 copies. So, we need another black source that comes in untapped. We do not. Oh! Bummer. Let's just hope that they run out of it is the thing, right? Pathway can go. Foreground sucks. We're getting hit for 2, 4, 8, 9, 10, 11. That's too much damage to take. Why be like this, best of 1? Oh, and we get lethal there. Ouchie, Torbrand, you dog. Alright. I mean, it's not bad. It's a little slow. We're gonna have to passage first. And see where it goes from. Oh. No, we do not have to passage first. We're gonna keep this removal. Push out our Bane. Bloodthirst their early play. Big woofs. Azorius Blink could be annoying though, is the thing there, right? Let's see how we make out. Jeskai. Jeskai or Jeskai? I don't know, you guys. The pronunciation on mine is Baruto. Let's take our hit. We have Murderous Rider open. And this is at the beginning of our upkeep, yeah. Huh. Let's push an Innkeeper. We have 2, so if 1 gets removed, it's not the worst. Alrighty. Having a little bit of connection issue. I also need to mute my Discord because it's just pinging in my head here. Gross. Okay, so we see some removal. It might just be like Jeskai control, right? Casket on our Innkeeper. Yeah. Roadie. It's kind of weird. Just drop your cards and they float down to the table. I wish I had levitating cards. That'd be sick. Let's grab a forest here. Take our draw. Right, better than nothing, and hopefully this Innkeeper can survive a few turns and we'll just roll off it. We can hope anyways, right? Smashing is nice. We don't have red sources to cast it though, so it needs to enter. Let's take a draw. Let's take another draw. Right, not so bad. Not too shabby there. That's a little bit of value at least. And do we hit for 6? No way. No way. Woo! ECD on the beast. Not the worst. Taking our draw. We have nothing really to play for 2, so let's take our scry. Land to the bottom. And we hit for 2, I believe. Down to 11. They're gonna bounce the casket and Elspeth to take our other beast, which is annoying, but at a certain point, just go for it. We can easily kill that. Then we're hitting for 3. Thing is that we'll grab it back and we'll have to re-kill it again later. Snaggle. Oh, it costs 2 more to cast. That's actually really annoying. And it gets negated. Good for you. Death Touch can go in for 1 at least. Oh, I was gonna say, interesting. Down to 10. Things cost 2 more to cast this turn as well because it was bounced and re-triggered. So, I mean, that's pretty annoying, I guess, for us as a removal-based deck. They're running out of cards, though, is the thing. Let's hit for 3. And I want to destroy it after their Elspeth Conqueror's death resolves. Right? So let's take the scry. Pathway can go. We're looking for just more removal, more bodies. Any permanent, really, that's non-land. 1/1 token doesn't really upset us. It's a good exchange for them on the Death Touch, but meh. Passage. It's a library, but you know, I mean, we're talking points of a single percentage of that affecting your draw. So again, it's something that happens, but it's not really that bad. Let's chop this down. Oh! Oh, that's not good. That's that good old engine. That opens up some more damage. It's if they have an instant or sorcery here that is gonna flash in a shark, that's where it gets kind of gross for us. Ooh. Man, we're so close to that henge. Ah, I knew it. Oh my god. That's not good. Alright, we lose our draw engine. We're getting close. We've got removal on the shark. Let's just toss that out now. Right. Lethal next turn. Come on. Give us a creature. Oh my god. This will draw the shark out if there's a spell, and then we can kill it. Yeah. Okay. Sure thing. Do they have another, is the question. Bloodchief's Thirst snags that shark up in a hurry, and now we have instant speed removal. They need to cast it before the blockers are assigned, or it's lethal. Here it comes down. Wow, not only does it make a shark, but it makes 2 tokens as well. I'm gonna be sick. It's annoying, and I hate it. Snag the shark out before they can declare the blocker on the giant. This way, one of the 1/1s needs to go to the giant, or else they're taking 4 damage, and that should leave our 1/1 token alive, because they're going to kill the Death Touch as well. One to the top, one to the bottom. Hopefully they just whiff. One to the top sucks though. We know that's something good. What? Woo! You dog. If we top deck a giant, that's cool. We could just stomp on him. Interesting. Interesting. This guy is confident. And then they attack with one of them. They're manually tapping mana. Big woofs for 4. Down to 3. Down to 2, down to 1, down to 0. Past their phase. Maybe it was sorcery. It was sorcery and they're transmogrifying it. They get a 4/4 shark plus the Dream Trawler. Nice. Sploosh. Am I right, ladies and gentlemen? That is dirty stuff. Betrayed with their dumbass token. That's so lucky that they pulled the Dream Trawler, because they have, well, maybe there isn't. Maybe Yorion's just the companion or whatever, right? Maybe Dream Trawler is the only creature in there, and they just snag it. It's good. I like that quite a bit. I'd say that they probably just won this game, unless we can top deck a smashing, right? And then they don't have anything to discard, which is gonna be hard to believe considering they had a free draw here. Woo! From 1 to 6, just like that. Oh my gosh. Cast. Oh my lantern. Big old splooshkies. Good game, bro. And we top decked a giant. If they hit anything else, didn't gain any life, they would have went from 1 to -1. Good game. So lucky. Zendikar is not only restless, but relentless. Oh! Alright guys, the finale you've all been waiting for. I think we've got a couple edits we might make to the final list for you guys. Some green MDFC lands, the fight lands. But that's it. Right, we're real close. We've got it dialed in. Probably a deck I'll continue to fine tune as we continue throughout Zendikar. And I knew as soon as I seen Zendikar Rising party mechanics with the Bane of Monsters, like, oh my gosh. This guy is a human rogue. I love it. What if we just did human party? Right? That could be fun. Waiting for our opponent a little bit here. We will take the Scry, then we'll forest into our Bane. I like the Death Touch, but I'm going to toss it now. You know, we should find our Innkeeper before we're focusing on any adventure. And if not, look for removal until we get there, right? Are you serious with this crab? I'm so sick of it. We'll try to remove it next turn, letting it be played for a little bit here. Can't stand that crab. It's a passage. Oh god. Alright, that's a really good mail. We should be pretty safe from counter magic though. We're not playing blue, so Mystical Dispute's not a thing. They are going for the big boy mail. We lose our second henge. Down to 42. Let's take our draw. Nice. Thing is, we're so slow. But as long as we keep them from really ramping into like a collective mill, we should be okay. If it's just one crab, one like whatever at a time, we should be fine. I was about to say tutelage at a time, but we do not want to see a single tutelage. Oh, it's Temir too. This is going to be gross. This is basically what we just played against. They take the crab back, fine. This is instant speed, so... I think we just take it. Don't worry about the draw. And then we'll use removal on... because I'll play 2 cards here, I think. It's so disgusting. Double mill for 6. We're skipping the draw. We're already down to 36. Oh my god. Draw a card, that's fine with me. Play something. Oh my god. They're gonna self-mill themselves. Right? They're gonna discard their whole hand here. Just whatever, they're gonna mill it, so. Playing the additional land sucks, but if we can just hold them off with removal, maybe we survive. The greatest thing is removing the Song of Creation after you discard your hand. Or they discard their hand. As long as there's no tutelage. That with Song of Creation is very good. Interesting. Ooh, playing 2 lands. At least there's no crap in play. We could have waited till their hand was discarded. That would have been a little bit safer. Just lands. We don't have much damage without, you know, a giant or a beast. Evolving Grave. This is 5. And then, of course, whenever you cast a spell, draw 2 cards. So it actually draws 3 cards. Oh, good game. That's good. That's it. A lot of mill going on. A lot of mill. I mean, yeah. Brutal. Look at us. We've been blessed with all of our cards. That's so nice. Coming in tapped. Player Bane next turn. I'm sure there's removal, but whatever, man. It's a weird looking Embercleave that he's got there. 3 mana, what can't they do? Tome. Interesting. Let's take the Scry, more removal. Giants are good. Let's make our 2/1/1s here. And then we'll hit for 1. So we're maybe dealing with, what's that dragon's name? We've got a new dragon. A 3 Gadrick. That's the one. They're going crazy on that draw. Spoosh. Alright, we're gonna do one more. I promised you guys a finale, that was not it. I think we can keep this. It seems a little slow. There's nothing really there, but at least we can sort the land. Let's pull our red source next. That's probably what they think when Bloodchief's Thirst gets played on them. I didn't even get a mill in. Wow. Loosh. Okay. There goes the draw engine. We're gonna leave it there because they mill it. What? Stop it. Wow, and then a Fabled Passage on top. Jesus H. There's only one way to get around this. The henge probably isn't it, but we're gonna go for it anyways. Holy. Oh, not another Fabled Passage? Maybe an Evolving Wilds? Come on. This is actually a deck that I made a while ago. It's nice to see it in rotation. It's too bad it's a token. Alright, we're coming over for 5 at a time, man. Anyways. Hit my cord there. Banishing Light on our henge. Whatever. Screw you then. Let's just go big. We're blitzing, boys. We're gonna blitz. All right, we get one crab. That's 2 of them dealt with. Crab cakes for dinner. Oh god. 3 crab cakes for dinner. 25 cards left, and they're set up. They're down to 11. Our blitz failed. Oh man, so we mill our giant off the top. Just when I thought we were safe. What? Jeez Louise. You would, hey? Mill for 4? This guy doesn't even need crabs in. I kick Garrick right in the teeth. Hang my head in shame if we get milled out. Oh yeah. There's no way we get this. Especially with Whirlwind in play. Are you serious? Sploosh. Nice. I just want a forest. Oh, I meant to mulligan that. I just pay more attention. How strong is my dyslexia, you may ask yourselves? Well, as strong as it could ever possibly be. Sometimes I do the opposite of things, just, you know, and it's, you know, it's easily to point out, because I'll always say it too. I'm like, well, I'm gonna do this, and then I will do the exact opposite. Only moments later. It's fine though. We ain't scared. The more you misplay, the better player you become. LOL. Nothing to remove. There could be a flash blocker, but we have Death Touch, so I doubt it. We could take that out. Easy peasy. Oh, I hate you. It's fine. So we should have held the Lovestruck Beast's Heart Desire, and then we could have replayed it. I really want to push out that henge. Right, if we could just Lovestruck Beast next turn, and then pull a land to our henge, that's gonna be a good setup. What is a Shadow Spear about? More borrowers, they're looking for something to bounce. Just try to pull the blocks. We gotta go for it. You bastard. There's that counterspell meta. Woo! One card played, whole decks counterspells. I want them to play a permanent we can remove. Down to 2 cards plus the borrower. Let's grab some more Death Touch. I'm rocking out pretty hard today. I apologize for all the, you know, ADHD around the place, but I feel like I sit a lot. I do have a standing desk and a nice board to stand on, so I should use it some days. Right? Do a little skateboarding while I play Magic. Just kickflip. Alright, they're going wild here. A little too wild for my liking. Do they have counter magic to protect it? That's where it would get real wild. Let's try to pull some mana. Do it. Do it. Rip it down, baby. Three life. Draw a card. Love it. Oh, it's an Innkeeper. Oh. Nice. It's too bad the Innkeeper doesn't fill a party spot. If the Innkeeper was a warrior or a cleric or something, oh man, that would be cool. Take the draw. So there's 3 pretty good draw engines within the deck. It's nice. We hold up our removal. Let's try 2. Just kind of chilling. We're taking a moment, right? Let's try to pull their mana. Try 2, draw a card. 1 to the top. They must have found what they were looking for. Did you guys hear that? I think my insides are dying. We have removal, so if there's anything to touch play, I think we should have enough to handle it. Let's try to sneak the henge in. If this henge hits play, it's all over. Opting. They scry to the top and draw. It must be a negate. How would they take anything but a counterspell here? Right? You would send anything to the bottom trying to pull it. What? What? Cool. This is the kind of luck we love having. I'm gonna seize it a little late for that, in my opinion. I mean, 8/8 Kraken, no doubt, that's cool. And now a Sprite Dragon, which we can remove. Relax, don't do it. When you wanna go do it. Let's just gain that life. They're totally tapped. Oh my god. Let's just take the double draw, screw it. We'll draw more removal. Land. That's kind of removal. Meh. Let's double draw again. Oh, we have mana still left over. Okay, Bloodchief's Thirst. We'll keep this for removal. And that looks really good. They could field wipe, right? Storm's Wrath hits everything for 4. We've got a nice hand though, so with the Henge in play, we're basically good to go. Edgewall Innkeeper is a draw engine. The Bane of Monsters a draw engine. The Great Henge is a draw engine. And then we just have everything else removal. It's awesome. Take a double draw. Why not? Ooh. We get the draw because it went on the stack first, and it's whenever you cast, not whenever it enters. And it's funny because we pulled another. So much land in our hand, though. What's up with that? And the 1/1 allows the Lovestruck Beast, which has summoning sickness to attack. Not that we're gonna get there. Good game, bro. That was actually a good time for me. All right, this hand, I mean, it's fine. We've got the Innkeepers, we've got removal. But what if we don't pull the correct land? Let's risk it. So that's not it. So we're gonna come and tapped here. Every time I risk it, I get immediately punished. I'm gonna be honest. Always mulligan for your correct land. Okay, I mean, that's cool. They take a non-correct land. Alright, so let's just snag that up. 1 mana for 2 mana, and they didn't really get any gain from it, so that's fine. We need a forest though. Nice. What's up with all the black land here? We're gonna pull a forest, don't you worry. Big ol' 5/5, baby. There it is. There it is. Passage in the house. Playing another forest, I assume. Oh, if you play the Great Henge, I'm gonna rip my monitor off the stand. Murderous Rider rips it down to the underworld. We're playing an Innkeeper taking a double draw. 5 damage, those sucks. A little bit of life gain as well. Let's go removal. Okay, we get our red source. And that allows us to Bone Crush the 1/1, rendering the dumb old beast useless. As long as there's no Embercleave, right? Oh, you do have it. They've got an Embercleave. They've got an Embercleave. Bro, just gonna turn around. I want to see it. I probably have to submit some space bars to accept my loss. God damn it. We were getting there. We had that, Sky. Time for our closing thoughts. Ah, man, my stomach hurts. I gotta go eat food. That's my only thought recently. I like the deck. We got hammered, but I think if we continue to fine-tune it, this is easily a top Mythic build if we push with it. And I think I might dedicate a whole season to pushing into the top 500 with a deck that is original to myself, and you know, see if that dries up some buzz or anything. It's at the end of the day, we are just trying to attract people to the channel, and you know, we're doing our best. The daily content's great. We're gonna get back to 2 videos a day soon, and we're gonna try to push that rank as high as we can. Hopefully that helps as well. So again, thank you for your time and attention. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share to a friend, hit that bell icon, support financially on Twitch, Patreon, YouTube, and Amazon, and most importantly, go have yourselves an amazing day. Thank you so much. Take care.